What's good? It's your big homie AD with GroundSounds.com. I'm chilling here with the homie Ron E Polo. What's good, boss? How you feeling?
What's up, man?
Chilling, man.
I'm tired as fuck.
I can tell. Hey,
is this one of those clean interviews?
You can do whatever you feel.
For sure.
Yeah. So you was shooting a video last night, right?
Yes, sir.
How was that? How was that for you?
It was cool, man. Shot the third scene from my Dope Man video. Shot by my homie Josh and John. They got their own production name. I forgot what it's called, but man, it's gonna be legit. Should be out next week. It's on REP the mixtape, so look out for it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you got into rapping during college. Yeah. What inspired you to start making music? Like,
well, I've been doing it all my life.
Okay.
But you remember? All right, we went back to school on the real. He got me in the studio that really made me take off low key. He got me the first song, Missing You. We did it for a class project, Young Jets. And you know what I mean? Ever since that, it took off. But just chasing the music, that's when it started back in school. But I've been doing the music for a while now. Right. It was either basketball or the music.
Gotcha.
You know, I used to hoop, but once the basketball dream failed, then I was like, fuck it, let me take off in this
off in the music route.
And that's kind of what happened.
So with that, you built a team, 1013, and you guys kind of branded that with the OSOS on some other shit. What can you define the two separate facets of your brand?
Yeah, all right. 1013 is low key more the business and more of the takeoff. That happened back at our crib, Enclave and Bowling Green. 1013, me, See the Jules, Bam Bam, Bari, Don. That's where the 1013 came from. You know what I mean? Everybody together that came together at school. But OSOS is what we've been doing when I was in high school. Okay. Me and my team, Keys and Dope, Prophet the Prince, Bam Bam Still, and everybody else. So it's two different.
Franks.
Yeah, you know Franks. He everywhere, man. But it's like two different entities, two different teams, but they all come together to do the same thing, and that's just take this music to the next level.
There you go. There you go. So you dropped a couple projects, i.e. like Critic Talk, Dream Killer, and a couple others. Like, what are those two projects, or what are the concepts behind those? What are like the meanings behind those titles and whatnot?
Critic Talk, I mean, it's basically, you know, when you make music, everybody can make their own different sound because everybody's been through their own different type of lifestyle growing up. So, but you know, everybody might not feel your sound. So I feel like a critic talk is you always gonna have critics that's gonna give you good opinions, bad opinions. Like in my Stress Free song, I say positive reactions and negative feedbacks. You know, the critics gonna keep talking. So it's up to you to either, you know what I mean, downfall from what they say or just keep it going. And that's where the first one came from, especially for my first tape. I feel like my first tape, I gotta let it know, like, even if the critics gonna talk, it's not gonna stop me.
There you go. That's how it's gotta be. So how does the music scene in Columbus kind of facilitate for you? How do you use that to your advantage, or is there
it's open?
To it?
I feel like it's open. You know what I mean? In Columbus, there's a lot of good artists out here, but I don't know if they grind right. Okay. You know, they stay in the city, you gotta get out. You
have to get out. You have to branch out.
Yep. And there's not too many that branch out. So if I want an artist that's branching out and I can help the city, you know what I mean? That's what I'm all about.
More power to it.
You know, people try to be King Columbus. I'm just trying to have a name, and if my name gets higher, then I'll become the king without even trying.
Shoot, why not? I see you at the OSU one. Shout out to the Buckeyes. They won yesterday.
You already know.
I don't know how they're going to do in the VCS championship game if they play an SEC team. But
we winning that. Urban Meyer got us playing, boy.
Hey,
shout out to I see you, boy. Showing up. Practicing, keep doing your thing.
They killing. Yeah. So being in Columbus, like we just said, you know, you said it's disadvantage and advantage to it, and you got to use what you can. How is your team still working together? Not being that you guys are you're not in the same place. Everybody's in different places. How does that work?
That's the hardest for real. Like, you gotta have a team to do this. And like I said, when I came back, my OSOS team is always here. Okay. Keys and Dope is here. You know,
because that was started before 1013.
Yeah. Okay. But it's kind of like you gotta love when you travel, because every time I go up north, 1013 is still up there.
Okay, there you go.
You know what I mean? But they're not still chasing the same dream, the music dream. A lot of people branched off.
Doing their own thing.
Gotta live your life. We growing up, and you know, a lot of people's dream isn't what my dream is, or they don't have the same vision, but they're always here to back me on whatever I do.
Very true, and that's key. And that's definitely key. So do you have, what are you currently working on? What
man,
I don't want to take the tricks up your sleeve.
Oh no, it's no, you know, Falcon Gone should have been out. Okay. You know, I made it last year. It was about my whole BG experience, but I feel like this tape can take me to the next level. Okay. Every track produced by OSOS's producer Keys and Dope. Gotcha. So that's big. You know, that's my first tape that I have every track produced by one producer.
Gotcha.
And I don't know, the sound is just so different. Then I got Lita with Keys and Dope. It's called Lost in the Airport.
Okay.
And
I like that title. I like that title.
Oh boy, wait till you hear the songs, man. It's all about getting away.
Right.
That's what the CD, that's the sound is. It's about once you get away. Sometimes people don't come back, but hey, it's about getting away and never being dormant and staying still.
There you go.
Then Loyalty Over Royalty Volume 2.
Okay, I'm hip to the first volume.
Yeah, that's basically just going off industry beats, industry tracks. You know, so
killing them, knocking them off.
Yeah.
There you go. You were recently nominated for a Ohio Hip Hop Award.
Yeah.
How was that feeling? Was that like humbling, or how was that?
Yeah, it was cool, man. First off, that's where a lot of the critics started talking. You know, I went on a couple shows. People like, man, I haven't heard of you. You've been doing it for 2 years. How you get nominated? I've been doing this for 10. Hey, you gotta grind smart.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Some people grind hard, but if you grind smart and get your name, it's all about recognition. You know, if you get out to the people that's doing it, they're gonna recognize you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If you just hollering on the tracks, how you gonna get recognized if you're not getting it out?
You have to get out there and actually put in the footwork in the street and whatnot.
But it was cool, man. You know, the whole experience out in Cleveland. Linked up with Dubbo from Lace Up, chopped it up with him. He cool people. He took the award. Suicide Holler, I said that's one of them artists you gotta look out for.
A couple years ago, yeah.
Yeah, he cool people. And then, you know, we got Cal Scrubby in the award.
Nice.
Seen him perform a couple times. People like, I was just honored to be in, you know, the same category, but I feel like it's what you take from that, from the award show. You know what I mean? Everybody can be nominated, everybody can lose or win, but it's what you do after that, and that's how I look at every aspect of this game.
That's how you got to. That's a very positive way to do it.
You know what I mean? It's Ron E Polo, OSOS. Search me up on www.ronepolo.com. And my name is Tricky. It's RONEPOLO. You can search me up on Twitter, Facebook, IG. I'm on all of them. Ron E Polo, man.
There you go. You know what it is. It's AD, Ron E Polo, groundsounds.com. Get it in.
You feel me?